Hi everyone, today I'm going to solve one of the problems that appears in Amazon interviews. So here I'm taking this from the Amazon interview section in late code. Here identify, this is a problem, identify the largest outlier in an array. So let's read the problem together. You're given an integer array nums. This array contains n elements where exactly n minus 2 elements are special numbers. One of the remaining two elements, the sum of the special numbers, and the other is an outlier. An outlier is defined as a number that is neither one of the original special numbers nor the element representing the sum of those numbers. Note the special numbers, the sum element, and the outlier must have distinct indices but may share the same value. Return the largest potential outlier in nums. So here's an example. We have nums. It consists of 2, 3, 5, and 10, and the output is 10. Because the special numbers, they could be 2 and 3, thus making their sum 5, and the outlier would be 10. Here are other couple of more examples are given here, and here we have the constraints. So I'm going to start with coding. So here let me first talk about some let me first solve this mathematically. So I'm going to write it in the comments here. So what are the key observations that we have? Key observations are two elements are excluded. Yeah, always it's the two elements. Okay, so one would be the sum of all the other elements excluding the outlier and itself. And one of these elements, I'm going to write it down there, sum of all So now we are using some common sense here. So if we say that one of the elements equal to the sum of all the included elements except the outlier and the element itself, so it should be when we say it's sum of all the included elements, it should be either greater than or equal to the sum of all the included elements. Yeah, that's common sense. And now let's solve this mathematically. Yeah, so we have x and y. X is the um, element which is equal to the sum of all the included elements, and y is the outlier. Okay, and for the included element sum included, we know that x is equal to sum included. So sum included plus x plus y, it's gonna be total sum. So now we are gonna substitute s is equal to sum included so that would be sum included is equal included plus sum included plus y is equal to total sum. So that's gonna simplify to 2 dot sum included plus y is equal to total sum, which is going to be y is equal to here. I would like to identify the key constraints here, which is s equal to sum included. I'm sorry, x should be greater than or equal to sum included. Right, am I right? So now let's go into coding. First, I would like to find the total sum. And then I'm going to sort the array. Then I would like to loop through the array and exclude the first two, exclude the elements, couple of elements x and y, and find the totals and find the sum included, and we already have the total sum. So let me proceed with that. So we are going to have two loops. Yeah, here we have two loops. The first loop starts from the first element to the element that is one before the last element, and the second loop starts from the second element all the way to the last element in the array. And here we have I'm yes, so x would be the first element that we're going to exclude, and y would be the second element. So one of this is going to be one of the elements from x and y is going to be the sum of all the elements, included elements, and the other one is going to be the outlier. So here we need to find the sum of all the included elements. So that is going to be the total sum. Yes, the total sum of all the elements in the array minus the two excluded ones. Now we are going to check if x is equal to sum included. If x is that element that is a sum of all the included element, and if that's the case, what's going to be y? And if y is equal to, as we figured it out from here, if x is going to be that, then y is going to be the total sum minus 2 multiplied by sum included, which we arrived using this simple substitution. So I'm going to put it there. Simple substitution and simplification. So if that's the case, I'm going to say return y, because y is going to be the outlier. And if so, what if y is the sum of all the included elements? Then x is going to be the outlier, right? So I'm going to say what if y, then x is going to be, and x is going to be the outlier, then return x. And so here the default, if we couldn't find the outlier, we are just going to return -1. So here, let me run this and see what's happening. Okay, I think I need to turn on my internet. Okay, now let me run this. Compiler error says oh yeah, there's a typo here. So here I'm getting a wrong answer because, as you can see, it is it has sorted the array, but it has sorted the array in the ascending order. So it's going to start from here. So it's going to be -2, -1, -3. If these three are the included elements, the sum is going to be -6, and 4 is going to be the outlier. Yes, So yes, but they are sorted. Yes. So it's gonna be the minus 6 is going to go all the way there because it's gonna be the smallest number. And so I'm gonna sort it in the reverse order. So here I'm going to reverse the array. Yes, it is passed. As you can see, all the test cases have passed. Case 1 and case 2 and case 3 is passed too. So now I'm going to submit the code. Yes, we do have only one wrong. We do have a test case failing here. I will try to talk about it in the next video maybe. So now I'm gonna say see you in the next video.